continue to engage on that BQ, let us continue to inform you. And senators this evening voted to uphold a preliminary objection to the motion to impeach Kericho Governor Eric Mutai on grounds that it did not meet the required threshold of 2/3. Governor Mutai's lawyers, led by Katwa Kigen, had argued that the motion was unconstitutional, given that only 31 MCAs voted in support and not the required threshold of at least 32 of the 45 MCAs. And as our senior political affairs reporter, Chris Thyru, now explains, this is the first motion of impeachment to be thrown out due to such technicalities in the recent past.
For now, it's back to work. For the first time, Kericho governor who rode on a wave of sympathy to clinch the coveted seat. In the Senate, it was no sympathy but a technical intervention in his favor. And so the Senate voted to terminate the hearing of the impeachment motion after it failed to meet the first test. The basic requirement that enables its seat proper in the House, the MCAs needed 32 votes. They had only 31. The Senate declined this assignment.
Ayes at 34, nays at 10, abstention at 0. So the ayes have it. Now, honorable senators, the motion having been approved, the hearing proceedings on the proposed removal from office by impeachment of Honorable Dr. Eric Mutai, the governor of Kericho County, hereby terminates.
According to Mutai's lead lawyer, Katwa Kigen, the County Assembly of Kericho made a mistake in referring the resolution to the Senate because they approved the impeachment motion without considering that the threshold had not been attained.
The criteria used to elect the Speaker, the criteria used to impeach Honorable Checkpoint, the criteria used to consider the impeachment of the Deputy President. I know it hasn't happened. The criteria used to approve the impeachment of the Deputy President at the National Assembly used one formula being that you move a step further because you cannot have a fraction of a person. That criteria should not then change in the case of Eric Mutai and be that you scale down just because it is Eric Mutai.
Kanzo Mutuma, what would you like the governor to prove? It is a scientific fact that 47 divided by 2/3 is 31.3. As you guys say in law, res ipsa loquitur.
With the vote in favor of Mutai, another motion can only be reintroduced after 6 months. The governor had been accused of creating a hostile and toxic work environment for county employees, as well as persistently intimidating and harassing and allegedly molested staff members, particularly those who did not align with his political views. Notably among the charges are claims of sexual misconduct, with female employees accusing the governor of indecent acts and abusive behavior, including coercive sexual acts.
There are numerous complaints of governors' indecent and unnatural sexual behavior by female partners.
Mutai, who has been avoiding public forums, could just find his feet back on the road. One time he wept in public, pleading with the MCAs to spare him the purge. They declined, instead took up the matter head-on. Now they will have to work together at least for another 6 months. Mutai is the second governor to be brought to the Senate after impeachment of Meru Governor Kawira Mwangaza, who is currently fighting in court for her political life after impeachment was upheld by the Senate. Chris Thyru, KTN News, Nairobi.
Thank you very much, Chris Thyru. That's just what I